We're awake bright and early, and we're on our way to York. We've got to catch 3 trains, so we gotta skedaddle before we miss everything. And then life becomes a prison of the mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not awake this early. It's like 8:30. For some people, that's like totally fine. For me, personally, that's not okay. That's not totally fine. So I'm a little delusional. So bear with me, darlings. Bear with me. This is the travel outfit, people. Got my Solomon's on and my dog shirt. Because I got that dog in me. Period. We're on train 1 of 3. We're on train 2 of 3. Got myself the vegan sausage roll from Greg's. That's a cinnamon bun. And a Costa mocha.
And a matcha from Costa.
Is it good? It's a good matcha, apparently. Who would have known? We're on train 3 of 3. Just got off the train and we're now in York. I'm trying to be more confident talking to myself, but it's really hard and scary. We're off to drop our luggage off before going into town because we're staying in the Airbnb, but it ain't ready yet.
This is the river.
So we're on our way to the Shambles. Thing about it is that I actually don't know what that is because I've done no research, no looking at anything. So we're just following my aunt because she is the chief of the trip. And they're walking away once I pulled the camera out. My gosh. Everybody just freaking leaves me behind, man. It turns out that the Shambles is actually just like a medieval street with a bunch of fun little shops and shops from Harry Potter. But it's very busy around here. We're like in a square now. Do a turn. I don't really know what we're doing now.
We're looking at the map.
We're looking at a map. This map. Okay, well we're looking at a park that leads to a museum, and I'm with 2 people that can't hold their bladder. Why don't you buy something from the Costa and you can get the door code?
Yeah, buy me a smoothie. I don't want to buy anything from Costa though. What if you want to buy me?
Okay, now we're off to find a bathroom because...
Where's the app?
Oh, because we've got an app for toilets, and they show you all the open free toilets around. Laying on a bench in a park outside of the museum. Ugh, my feet hurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was not
Perfect pillow. Sisters make the perfect pillow.
I'm not in a vacation. Can you put your legs on there?
So, in an hour and a bit, we're going to go to a tower. I forgot what it's called. When I say that I don't know what's going on, I really mean it. Like, I'm just going based off vibes. And I'm following the leader, like the little duck that I am, following my mother. We're now walking on Roman walls. So we're walking along old Roman walls that were built to keep the original, what is it, Sutton Hoo people or Vikings out of the land. So, really interesting piece of history.
I don't know, we're gonna research it a bit more.
Ow, shit. That's the wall. And now we're in a traffic jam. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're fine. There's no one behind us. It's quite skinny, so it's room for one person only.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
We're on our way to Clifford's Tower after having just picked up our bags and then dropped them off at the Airbnb. So, we're gonna go have a tour, I think. We've made our way to the top of the tower now, and you've got this really beautiful view of York and all of the really historical buildings. It's like a sea of red brick, if you will. But I'm really like hot and sweaty. It's quite nice and sunny right now. It's not the England I know. This is a little bit scary. We're walking on, I think my aunt called it turrets is what that is. And then you can see, oh, you can't see me. And then you can see what's underneath you. Now this wasn't really on the job description because I'm afraid of heights. So, I was scared. Actually, I'm kind of feeling fine. There are areas along the walls where it's red brick, and that's actually remnants of in the 1680s when the tower set on fire, and then after that it was never inhabited again, which is very interesting. So we've just finished walking around Clifford's Tower, and now we're walking to where my mom's nana used to live, and having a walk down memory lane, which was pretty cool to see like generations of family history. So this building behind me is where my granddad used to work and live when he was still in New York, obviously. Isn't that crazy? Wow! Bit of family history for the internet to have forever. Feel a little weird about sharing that, but I don't care, it's happening. So yeah. It's where my granddad used to work. Obviously it wasn't called Flannels and Bright Purple, and also it's gone out of business now actually. So it used to be a pub, and his friends' parents owned and ran the pub. And so he lived upstairs and worked in the pub until he was like 18 or something. We're at something called Revolution. We're getting...
Yes.
Wait, that's not what we're getting. Flatbread and dips, cheesy garlic bread, and the loaded nachos, baby. And I'm getting this as my drink. Why is it all mushy and mushy? I have no idea what the heck Starry Rosa is, but we'll try it then, won't we? Hopefully it's good.
Debbie's my TA. It took us a very long time to recover from that drinking session.
Oh
that
god.
was
My gosh.
Pick me up.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be. Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know, but on the merry-go-round they had two of the horses right next to each other were Emma and Sarah. And now we just saw two boats that were Emma and Sarah right next to each other. Spooky dooky.
It's fake. You guys were meant to come on the trip together.
We're at dinner I'm gonna have a veggie chili wrap and some wine. And if that doesn't work out, I'm sharing a burger and chips and a salad with my sister. So there we go. Excuse the shit lighting. Chili, because they didn't have the veggie patty. Caesar salad, baby. Yummy, bon appetit. We've just had dinner and it was kind of shit. But that seems to be a common theme in our lives, is that we keep grabbing food from places that don't taste that good.
Especially in the UK.
No, the food here is not bad. Like, I feel like people always say that British food is not nice, but I don't actually agree with that. It's just that this particular spot was maybe not my favorite. But also I think my tummy just feels weird because I'm tired and I feel like I can't digest food properly when I'm tired, so maybe that's why I wasn't feeling it that much. Okay, I don't know what time it is, but we're lying down for bed. Okay, it's past 10. I'm absolutely knackered and my feet are knackered and I just feel tired and I feel like I can't even speak any louder than this. But I'm also, I don't know if people can relate to this, but I've got, I get made fun of this a lot, that's why I'm laughing. I've got a little bit of, like, I don't know what you call it, maybe an aversion to, like, fabrics or, like, sleeping in sheets that are not my own. Fabrics, like sitting on fabric seats or whatever, what have you. Like, I've kind of gotten over that one, and I don't want to think about it, otherwise it's gonna come back. But, so when I go out and travel or like stay with friends, I've gotten way better with like places that are familiar to me, like friends' beds or like friends' houses, or like even like if I'd been away from my bed for a long time from home, I would struggle like going back to it after not having been sleeping in it for a while. But then the bed that I was sleeping in while I wasn't at home, I would never feel fully comfortable sleeping in it, or to like have really weird feelings about it. So when I'm traveling, what I do is I have a little like sleeping bag liner, or like sleeping bag pocket is usually what I have. I just got the sleeping bag liner actually, and I've been testing it out because it's more lightweight and compact than the sleeping pocket that I have purchased. And I think that like the sleeping bag liner is probably better and it challenges me a lot more, but the sleeping bag pocket is like perfect because it's big and it's thick cotton. So in my brain I'm like, okay, there's a proper barrier between me and the sheets, and like it covers the pillows as well, so you don't even have to like touch the pillows. Like right now my arm's touching the pillow and my shoulder's touching the pillow, and all I can literally think about is the fact that my arm and my shoulder are touching the pillow. And I don't know if you can see, but I've like angled my head so that my face is not touching the pillow. But I'm trying to get to a place where this, like, I don't even know what to call it, this problem that I have, I guess, doesn't affect me anymore. I've had it literally since I was a child. So, like, my whole life, basically. I've always felt this way. It's like a knot in my chest and, like, in my stomach. But yeah, so I'm sleeping on the liner, but I'm sleeping on top of the liner. One, because it's hot. Two, because it's a bit small and it kind of almost uncomfortable because I can't, like, spread out. Then I can't even spread out on top of the liner because I'm afraid to touch the sheets. So there you go. But also I'm sleeping on top of the liner because then it's a bit like thicker, more of a barrier between me and the bed. I don't know if that's crazy. I don't know if that's like weird or if people can relate to that at all. I'm sure probably, actually it might just be crazy, but it's how my brain works, and it's always worked like that since I was a kid, ever since I can remember. And like, oh my god, oof, I actually can't think about it, but I'm really trying to challenge myself, and I'm hoping that I get a good night's sleep, even though I already have a feeling, because I think I'm like losing the battle in my head right now, that I'm gonna really struggle with being in a different bed and like being in a different space where I can't control like the sheets and stuff. I'm feeling anxious right now, even. Talking about it makes it kind of harder. And it's so stupid. It's like, what do you think is gonna happen to you? Like, I walked around London a couple days ago with flip-flops on. That didn't bother me. But now I'm sleeping in a bed, and it's in an Airbnb, and I'm sure it's being cleaned, but I'm struggling. Anyway, get back to you in the morning tomorrow. We're gonna do some fun things, so hopefully I'll have slept. Bye. Bye. Sweet dreams. Mommy breakfast.
Oh my gosh, so good. I could literally.
Good morning, people. We just had some breakfast. Today on the docket is the Jorvik Viking Center and the dungeon. We've got some time before we have to get to the dungeon, so we're just walking down the shambles once again. Yes, very exciting indeed. This must be something to do with Harry Potter. Oops. Didn't want to get the child in there. But yeah, so we're just walking around the shambles while it's still quite early and nothing's actually open. So it's a little less busy. But not that less busy. But I guess in the shambles there are a bunch of like filming locations of Harry Potter. Hence this. But I don't gaff about Harry Potter, not gonna lie, so it means nothing to me. It's just a place to look at some really pretty old Tudor style buildings. But yeah, so we're just kind of walking around until our booking slot time for, what is it called? The dungeons. And then after that, the Jorvik Viking Center, and then we're going on like a scavenger hunt, like a mystery self-led scavenger hunt tour. So that will be fun, a cool way to explore the city.
Excited.
Yes, look, Harry Potter things.
You're definitely a YouTuber, I can tell.
Look, another one. Oh wait, it's the same shop. Why is no Gryffindor? Oh look, Slytherin! Show. Oh my gosh. Okay. Satya. We're sat down waiting for our dungeon tour to begin. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, why wake up early? Jeez. Oh my god, my eyes are so buffy. But I'm not used to being like this early in consecutive days. I need like 14 hours of sleep. But I feel like dead inside and just like ill when I wake up this early. So. You're giving me attitude.
Well, no.
But yeah, so we're sat here just waiting for this dungeon tour to begin. I've been informed that they like push out, like spray out like smells of like piss and stuff. I'm like not excited about that. I don't want to smell that. It's supposed to be authentic, I guess. First impressions of York, it's nice because it's quite a compact city. So like you can easily walk around and not necessarily need to like catch a bus or anything like that if you're, you know, I'm sure maybe that's different if you live here, but like if you're visiting, you don't really need a car. Second of all, like the canals coming through it, or the river coming through it, it's really pretty, and there are lots of like outside seating areas to sit and eat and stuff, and I think I just love an outside sitting area to eat or like have a nice cool drink. So I think that's really pretty. So those are my current impressions so far. It's been lovely. It's really nice, and I'm excited for our full day of like adventuring today. Okay, we just got finished with the York Dungeons, and then had some lunch. York Dungeons was actually so fun, and I recommend it if you like a little bit of a scare. It's not something I typically choose to do, but I liked it. Yeah.
Frightening, and like we screamed so much. I almost fell.
Yeah. But it was really fun, and my favorite room was the room with the doctor. So if you ever come to York, go check it out. Very, very fun. I know that they have them in like other locations as well, so dunno, maybe try that. We're on the Jorvik biking tour. Let's see what happens.
Slate with our home. You can see all the
Animatronics are no joke. They're scary. We've just finished the Jorvik Viking Center, and then we went and shopped, not really shopped, but we just looked at some of the stores. And now we're going to do a self-guided mystery tour. Wait. Ding! That my aunt bought for us. And so it gives you a little like map, and then you have to go to all these places and follow the clues, and eventually you like solve the well, this one is the mystery of the gunpowder snitch. So it's got to do with Guy Fawkes, and who kind of like sound the alarm that they were gonna try and blow up Parliament, and so you have to like figure out who done it. Oh yeah, the Jorvik Museum was cool. You like go on this little ride kind of, and it like takes you through the old Viking like village that used to be there, and like there are actual archaeological like remnants of the village, and there are skeletons of 2 different people found and stuff like that. It's very interesting to learn about that. We've solved clue number 1, and now we're on to clue number 2 in Exhibition Square near the King's Manor. So now we're walking to our 3rd clue. This in hand. I won't share too much, because if you ever want to do it yourself, then surely you don't want to have any hints. You want it to be authentic, coming from your brain. We struggled on the first one though, and I still don't really understand how the answer was what it was, but That's what the clues on the back are for. So, we're off to Moorgate.
Them are what was making all that noise last night. They just were like, they were like little gangs of kind of 20-something, early 20s in this country.
I don't think I ever said anything else after showing you guys the little tour game we were playing, but it's the next day. So we finished that. It was really fun. Recommend doing it. It's a good way to walk around the city. Now it's our last and final day, and we just got some breakfast, and then what?
Nothing. I want to walk with you.
You just want to be part of the video, you little freak. You
Hey.
can't,
Why?
because I just don't want to give you what you want. So now,
I just actually do it all.
so now we are walking to the Minster, and we're gonna have a tour inside, and I'm really curious to see what it will be like.